How many times do you have to hear, if nothing changes, nothing changes? And yet, somehow we expect things to change.
Here's the big challenge of life. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. That's the challenge. And of course, the other side of the coin reads, unless you change how you are, you'll always have what you got.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube. Today is leg day, training with Jim again. It's Sunday and a lot of the lads train legs on a Sunday, so should be fun. Everyone gets involved, spotting each other. It's always good atmosphere, so I thought I'd bring the camera along. And I was just thinking about my situation here. I live in Manchester, if you didn't know. Moved here 2 years ago, and just thinking about the environment I have here. And how important it was for my bodybuilding career, my coaching career, for me to move here. Now, I did move here 2 years ago, like I said. I moved here knowing absolutely nobody, no friends, no connections whatsoever, family, none. I moved from Eastbourne, near Brighton, down south, if you don't know. So it's about a 6-hour drive. It's kind of a spontaneous move, well, very spontaneous move. I really just wanted to get out my comfort zone, right? I just needed to spread my wings and try something new. It was off the back of a breakup as well. So like, you know, I just wanted to just get away and just wanted to start somewhere fresh. And because of that, I've moved here. Honestly, it is the best thing that's ever happened to me. It has made me a better person. It has developed so much character because I knew no one. It was a scary experience, you know, like the first 6 months of being here were some of the loneliest of my life because like you don't just make friends instantly, you know. I've got a big group of friends now, so solid, close friends that will be friends for life, right? But that doesn't happen overnight, and it has happened over, you know, over the course of the last 2 years really. But when I first moved here, that first night when I woke up, that first morning when I woke up, and my parents had gone, helped me moved in, got myself set up, woke up in the morning, and I was like, holy fuck, I know no one. It was liberating because it's like, you know, I come from a fairly small town, right? It's a town. It's not necessarily like a small town, but it's kind of like a small town mentality. Everyone knows you know, people know of each other. So, you know, when moving here, walking around, everyone's a stranger. It's brilliant. I loved it. And my best word of advice for everyone who's watching this is step out your comfort zone and honestly move out of your hometown. I know not everyone can do that. They might be settled somewhere with a family, house, whatever. But the best thing I've done is move out of my hometown. Not because I don't like my hometown. My hometown was lovely. You know, it's a safe, nice place to grow up. Got beach, hills, you know, nice, but limited on opportunities for the things I want to do, bodybuilding, coaching, you know. So as time progressed, I met all my friends here, bodybuilders, coaches, you know, and it just so happens that one of them, Ryan, my friend, lived in the same building, went down to do cardio in the morning. I'd seen him in the gym. We train at FLF, Frontline Fit. We have a gym in our apartment block. Went downstairs, saw him, and he was on the treadmill next to me. We were like, oh, seen you in the gym. What do you do for work? Oh, I'm a coach, so am I. And we knew of mutual friends, so we became friends. That took some time to develop, and then some of his mates joined, other people from Ireland, and it's actually like a massive group of Irish people, to be fair. And then others have joined, you know, over this past year as well. And it ended up being, there was a point where just before prep, when everyone lived in this apartment, there was like 10 of us would meet up midday, go gym, go pre-workout. It was like uni, like being at university, but for gains, bodybuilding, without the drinking, right? Because we were all just living in the same apartment block, doing stuff together. Honestly, it was the best thing ever. And I remember that forever. Same with the prep last year. We all lived in the same block, checked in together, checked out each other's physiques, go to the gym together. It was like literally a boot camp. And that was my first prep. So it will always be memorable. A few of the lads have moved to different apartments, just for something new or cheaper, whatever, or you know, moved out with girlfriends. But there's a few of us still here in the building, but that doesn't change our bond and, you know, atmosphere that we create in the gym when we're all in there together. But yeah, bit of a waffle, but lesson. And, you know, the lesson that I'm trying to put out is step outside your comfort zone. That scared the shit out of me moving here. It really did. It was fairly scary, because it's like, well, what if this all goes wrong? Time has absolutely flown, and I feel like I wish I'd done this sooner, but I'm here now. You know, I don't know whether I wasted. I was living at home, saving money, parents. You know, or another tip, if you get on with your parents and you don't mind living at home, stay as long as you can, because it saves a lot of money, right, and a lot of stress. But I wasted a lot of time going out partying too much, which I have some unreal, amazing memories, and I do not regret going out and partying so much. You know, going on mad holidays, Ibiza, all this, I loved it. Some of my best memories are there doing that, but I wish I knocked it on the head a bit sooner so I could start my bodybuilding journey a bit sooner, and I could have been here a bit sooner. But you can't think like that. That's my only regret in life. But at the same time, I'm here now, I'm doing this. If I started it sooner, I might have done something different. I wouldn't have ended up here. But that's the thing in anything in life. You can't look back and sort of like think, oh, I wish I'd done this, I wish I'd done that, because you're here now, and if you're happy now, you know, you've made it. You've made it to your destination. I might think, well, if I started bodybuilding at 18, where would I be now? Might be a pro. My life would be doing something, you know, crazy and like super successful. But at the same time, if I started bodybuilding at 18, I would never have had the fun at festivals and the parties and the memories and the people that I met there. And then I'd have this urge to do it later in life maybe, and fall off when I'm like 25, 26 years old, which I see happen so often with me right now. If I look at a video or a story, of someone at a festival or party, whatever, I have no FOMO. I don't wish I was there. I'm not jealous, because I've done it a million times. I've been to every fucking event possible, and those times were the best times ever. And I've tried to replicate it, and I've tried to go to events now, and it never ever scratches that itch at all. So I know if I go and do some mad rave, it will never ever be as good as back in the day. And it was way better back in the day than it is now. So there's no point for me to do it now, and I know it will never be as good. And that's a good feeling to me, because I've done it. So now I know I'm doing the right thing. I can be satisfied that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't have this, you know, say if I was a bodybuilder since I was like 18, never went out. If I was 29 now, I'm like, God, like looking at all these things, like, wow, that looks like so fun. Like I didn't live enough. Because at the end of the day, bodybuilding is super restrictive. But right now, I absolutely love that, and that's all I want to do. But I've also lived that life, so I have the best of both worlds. Anyway, let's go do legs, right? Make sure that's on.
It's on.
Leg day. We actually filmed this last week, right? Got home and all the footage was silent, because every time I turned the camera off to save battery, it turns the mics off, but I didn't know. And then we came in to do another one, and I didn't have the SD card, so yeah, retard mode. Anyways, so leg day today, quad focus, adductor, seated ham curl, leg extension, pivot press, hack squat, Bulgarians, calves, maybe. All right, let's get to work. Absolutely 0K.
I would get sick of that.
Finish.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction. push me, and then just touch me, till I get my satisfaction.
Seated hamstring curl here. Main pointers to think about. Hips to knees to ankles, all in a straight line. If you ever get a knee pain on predominantly on the inside of your knee here, you most likely got your knees pointed out here as it's squashed into the pad, okay? Hips push down into the back of the pad, so we're not extending up. Not opening our rib cage like this. We want to be pushing our chest down like this, okay? Second thing, we want to be avoiding big kicking movements like this, exploding out the bottom, okay? What you want to imagine is dragging your heels all the way to the back, one continuous movement, okay? Big squeeze at the back here, and slowly releasing. Sets on here, trying to bring my hamstrings up, so a bit more volume in the hamstrings in this. Rest pause set here, set to failure, max stack, 20-second rest, go again to failure, whatever I get.
I know every motherfucker ain't gonna do what I'm gonna do. So this is how you level up. That's how you level up. I know there's a whole bunch of people with that right there. That fires me up. That makes me fucking happy, what you just said. That brings joy to my life right there.
Why?
Because I know there's so many people that have the ability and just refuse to get off that couch. Refuse to study a few more hours, refuse to go deeper, to go further. And that's where I gain the advantage. It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely.
The fear is never reaching your potential.
That's it.
That always falling short, always quitting before you're done, always procrastinating, always not doing the right thing. And then one day you're an old man.
Yep.
And you look back and go, God, I could have been great.
Yep.
I could have been great.
I became obsessed. I became obsessed with being the baddest motherfucker that God ever created. Am I that? I don't care. I believe it. And I was trying to tell him, once you become obsessed with something, obsessed, it's okay to be unbalanced for a while. It's okay. Don't be All this stuff people say, you gotta be balanced. To be the best in the world at what you do, it's not about being a Navy SEAL, people. The best at what you do, you have to be unbalanced to find every bit of fucking energy and strength that you have to pull it off.
Now, the only place to go from failure is to win. You have to achieve failure. You have to take it that far. Nobody wants to go that far. It's too scary. But you know something? I got news for you. That's where winning is. It always has been.
Be the guy who embraces the ugly, the miserable. Be the guy who embraces hard work, the grind. Don't be afraid of being hurt. Don't be afraid of sacrificing some blood.
My philosophy is, why be normal when you can be the best? I don't want to be normal. I want to make the difference, because when I make the difference, I'm the best.
So you want to be normal. So you just want to be like everybody else that roams the world, not knowing the power that's in them, being fine with being mediocre.
Now, like I was telling you before, if you want to be ordinary, you ain't even got to listen to me. Just go on about your business. If you think ordinary is cool, ain't no problem. It's some really, really wonderful ordinary people. But if you are sitting in this room and you have extraordinary aspirations, then you're going to have to do extra.
I want to be one of the best basketball players who have ever played. Every decision I made in my life was centered around the process of helping me eventually get there. So I had that purpose, and once I had that purpose, every decision that I made was centered around that purpose.
You put extra on top of on ordinary, and you come up with it.
Just finished my set. Just realised didn't even fucking hit record. But anyway, I've got 5 plates per side for 10. My cleanest 10 ever. Nice pause in the bottom. And then next time I might actually get it on fucking camera.
Thought I found a way. Thought I found a way, yeah. But you never go away. So I guess I gotta stay now. Oh, I hope someday I'll make it out of there, even if it takes all night. Oh, 100 years, need a place to hide, but I can't find one there. Wanna feel alive outside. I can't find my fear. Isn't it lovely? Gotta find a way now. So let it go now. So I guess I gotta stay now. Oh, I hope someday I'll make it out of there, even if it takes all night. Oh, 100 years, need a place to hide. Gotta find a way now. So let it go now. So I guess I gotta stay now. Oh, I hope someday I'll make it out of there, even if it takes all night. Need a place to go. Walking out of town, looking for a better place. Something's on my mind.